Okay, so I am basically, so these are the greens I picked from the garden. I cut them all together. I'm not very, don't need to really separate them into individual groups or anything. It's going to be all mixed together anyway. So it's a mix of the kale, cos lettuce, spinach, and what was the third one? Fourth one. So that's that. Not too. Okay. And then tomato is a bit green. That's okay. Very straightforward, nothing too complicated. I've thought of getting other kitchen gadgets to do all sorts, but honestly, I use my knife faster than anything, and it's clean and it's easy to use, and the global stays sharp, so which is nice. But it is super sharp, and I have sliced myself quite badly before, so yeah, gotta be careful. Thought I'd put in a little bit of jalapenos, but it is sometimes hotter than I think. But these are pickled, so they're not nearly as hot as the fresh. I tried growing them, but well, I don't think I had them in the right conditions for that. I like to put an apple. The kind of salad that you can make fresh. You can eat it cold, you can eat it cooked. I'm having it cooked, even lettuce being cooked, because it just, wintertime I don't particularly want to have cold salads all the time. Once it gets hotter into summer I might, but I also don't particularly like having big bowlfuls of tangy mayonnaise-y salads either. But there are some nice combinations of salad dressings with honey and soy sauce. So that's usually what I like to do, is do a combination of salad dressings and that, which actually works quite well. But still, sometimes you want something that's carb-free, but not necessarily tangy salad. So that this way, if I cook it, it actually comes out quite nicely. The apple cooks nice and sweetly, which is quite nice. It sort of gives like that body that you would get from a carb, or like a potato or sweet potato. So it's sweet, goes in almost like a sweet potato, but it's an apple, so it's lovely and fresh. The longer you cook it, the softer it goes, also the sweeter it goes. So all of this just goes into the bowl. Looks a bit messy, but weirdly not the easiest to video and prepare food at the same time. Okay. So now what I do is I usually do a bit of a drizzle of soy sauce. Yes, I know. Soy sauce over apple, bit of a strange one, but you don't really notice it, and the apple takes on the flavors of the soy sauce and spices and everything that you put into it. So it's kind of like a sweet and spicy. It doesn't actually kind of taste like savory, and yes, tomato sauce, because otherwise, oh, this is at the end of the bottle, because otherwise it tends to it's better. I don't know if I'm going a bit too hot here, but I'm doing maybe that's a little too generous, sprinkle of paprika and a lovely hot, semi-hot, not very hot, tomato salsa. And then I was going to put in the hot curry powder, but now between the jalapenos and the paprika, I'm a bit scared of the hot curry powder. Then I sprinkle in a mix of sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds. And then after that, I usually put on a good barbecue spice. Just a nice mix. It's actually a good one. It's sort of like semi-dried peppers and peppercorns and all sorts. And then I fill this up with water. So I fill it up with water. It all goes soft, and I mix it all up. And then when it's ready to cook, then I can either put this into the pan, put a lid on, and then just let it simmer and cook slowly. If I put it into the pan, then what I do is I would brown onions and olive oil and some spices in some tomato sauce mixed with olive oil, and then with the onions into the pan and tomatoes beforehand. So it gives a lovely flavoring, and sometimes fresh garlic as well. And then I'll add this. But I'm tired, busy night, busy day of working. So I'm going to just microwave this. Yeah, I know it's cheating, but it works. So I'm probably only going to microwave this for probably about 7-8 minutes, maybe 9-10 total. And then I will serve it with some black rice. And I will cook it just now, and then I'll take a photo when it's finished. Okay, bye.